The border house is open, no invite needed with juggalos. Been hyped this evening, feeding for music, more guests than topics. No drama, no bullshit, no fake news, no nonsense, no grim logic. Only fam knowledge and dropping the rawest of platforms and artists. Border house where you'll never see the bottle stop. The beef tigers off the leash, and if it's beef, you gotta see the final border boss. The diamonds are raining, defining the greatness the carnival provides. Welcome to the border house. Now get your ass inside.
Yo, what up, everybody? It is the one and only Beef Tiger here, and it is time for the Bartle House. Lots of shit to talk about tonight. Tonight's special episode, because it's metal night. We're gonna do all things metal. Anybody who actually, who talks to me on a regular knows I don't know shit about metal. So I had to bring some people on, and I've been wanting to bring some people on anyway because they got some shit to talk about too. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce my first guest tonight, and then the second one will be joining us soon. Just announced for Ship a Fool stage this year at the Gathering. Homie who was on the podcast with my old homie from way back. Also, one of my Fortnite buddies. It's Goreleone. What up, Gore?
Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen.
I bet y'all
fucking great to be here.
I bet y'all weren't expecting this Goreleone. Which we're gonna dive into that a little bit here. I'm gonna do this view. We never do this view, but I'm gonna do this view to see our pretty ass faces. We're gonna dive into that a little bit, but tonight is Metal Night, of course. Watch your language, Flipsy. He said, "Congrat." I love you, bro. Lots of people in the chat too. Sorry to skip on you guys. We've got Ryan Lovejoy, of course. I cannot talk. Why can't I fucking talk? Of course. Ryan Lovejoy in the chat. We got the homie 4A2 official in the chat with them gummy bros. Psychotic, who Gore was telling me a little bit about. I will be checking out your music here very shortly. Not tonight, but I will be checking it out. Anybody else I miss? And Flipsy, of course.
What up, Flip? Miss you, my boy. Let's talk on Facebook. I need to talk to you.
What them dimples do. Anyway, like I said, tonight is a metal night. Gore, you are a huge fan of metal, from my understanding, as I am not. Who are your favorites when you listen to metal? Who do you listen to the most?
All right, so if I'm gonna listen to some metal and I want to get down on some shit, I usually listen to a couple bands. One being Oceano, Amur. I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with Motionless in White. But I like shit that plays breakdowns. So like, if there's any bands that have some like nasty fucking breakdowns, dude, I'm all for it. I'll sit there and I'll listen to I See Stars. I don't give a fuck.
What I say, like what I listen to in the metal scene, a lot of it people don't consider metal, or it's like new metal. But a lot of the metal I listen to, I am huge into vocals, and I feel like a lot of metal is, drowning out the audio, drowning out. It's all about screams and drum beats and shit. I like artists that have like a stronger vocal. Like I know Necrogoblicon, even though they do the screaming shit, they do have like amazing vocals outside of that.
I'm a screamer.
What are your opinions on some of the metal acts we are getting at the Gathering so far? I know they announced Vended, who two of the children of Slipknot work in Vended. Do you know which two? Because I don't.
Corey and Clowns.
And Clown, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course Static X, I mean, amazing. Minus, Wayne Static, unfortunately, but Static X returns to the Gathering because they have played the Gathering before, I believe.
And they're coming back. Yeah.
Flipsy says Static X will be moshing. My fat ass is not getting in the mosh pit. I think I've said this before on the show. It sucks being the fat guy because it doesn't matter where you're standing in the crowd. Somehow the mosh pit finds you because everybody wants to bounce off the big guy. You know, I could be like 8 people outside of the fucking thing, and they're like, "I'm going for that guy." Fucking sucks. That
I'm hoping for more breakdowns, like more breakdown bands. Like, dude, I hope like we get Attila again. Fucking love those guys. But dude, I hope like because Shaggy just did that tour with him, bro. I hope the Convalescence, bro, shit like that is just fucking. Whoa, I love that fucking heavy shit, dude. I love that shit.
Hell yeah, man. I was a little bummed last year because Necrogoblicon played. And I would love to see them. Is there anybody else like you would love to see metal-wise?
Amir. I fucking love Amir.
The two I always hear, and maybe it's just because these are my friends and what they like, is Ice Nine Kills. I always hear Ice Nine Kills thrown out there. And you said Motionless in White. I hear that often, which is interesting.
Fucking love it. But dude, I'm on some heavier fucking breakdown shit, like shit with more breakdowns. Like, if you ever get a chance to look up Oceano, like Oceano's a sick one. Enterprise Earth. Body Snatcher. Body Snatcher would be so great on The Gathering.
Hell yeah. But, tonight is about a mesh, a melding, if you will, of metal and underground. Because there are some really great artists out there. Not all of them are doing metal, but some of them are like taking aspects of metal and fusing it with the rap even. So, tonight's going to be a broad spectrum of music that I feel encapsulates metal. Some of it might not. Might be like, bro, why'd you play that one? I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. But I think I got a good mix of metal here. So let's kick it off. Let's play one of them tonight. Let's get this shit started.
I'm gonna be honest with them.
Hell yeah. Also, this is why I need guests on, because I don't prep shit when I should. I mean, okay, so I think tonight I have to start off when I said tonight was going to be a metal episode. There are a few names that immediately came to mind, and I'm sure you can name a few. But one that I believe in fully is Sky Swamp Orange. Now, if you don't know who Sky Swamp Orange is, you might have heard of Stray or Novels. They've been doing solo shit more on the rap side. But they have a band called Sky Swamp Orange, and I feel they definitely tick the box, So this is off of their album Odium. It's called Disrupt.
To alleviate the pain of existential dread, press 1. To continue to be a cog in the machine, press 2.
If you ask for me, say it's blasphemy that you looking for. The faster that we get past this, then we can all move on. I'm actually just a bastard. You see, I'm fiending for that casualty. That's what happens. See, I've been a little disgruntled more often than not, but I flip that Huffy upside down just to see where I'm at. I'm just a wheel spoke spinning around the whole stack. There's gotta be vessels upon this wretched land with a concept of how to truly run this motherfucker. That knowledge of their lungs to keep them raw from out the gutter. But packs of wolves, they running wild with a few vendettas. They keep the different chained up so the world fear them. But fuck that, can't suppress this, so caress this with a curse. I'ma show them what my silence really worth. Couple killers with a herb, leaving nothing but my words on my headstone, stating I occur, cause it's what the fuck I deserve.
That's blood on my teeth again. I got a pocket full of false hope for all my friends. This trepidation here and now never really seems to end. Same thing, no change, so disrupt my head.
I flirt with death for attraction, artery on my coat, looking for a distraction. I got bad habits to cope. These days I'm drinking too much, 40 ounce for the low, inebriated by a swung tongue now that's begging for more. I've seen the greenest of grass grow beneath the gray tone skies. I've fallen victim to haiku sing by some snakeskin lies. Makes me close off from the rest, no one getting inside. See, I got love to go around, but ain't nobody with the drum. Been isolated for what seems like an eternity, praying for a change major basin where they stop comparing me. By they I mean me causing my own knockdown, no hilarity. Embarrassing, a cynic stuck all alone with not a soul left to carry me. So bother me please, take me for a ride and promise me you'll swallow the keys so no one follows the tease. I've had enough of this shit, I got no need to exist. I'm not convinced this here is real, so watch me puncture that bitch. And that's blood on my teeth again. I got a pocket full of all, so for all my friends, this trepidation here and now never really seems to end. Same thing, no change, so disrupt my head. Watch me slip away, nowhere near your light. 'Cause these days, all I feel is death. Watch me slip away, nowhere near your light. 'Cause these days, all I say is
That was Sky Swamp Orange with Disrupt. I know a few people in the chat said that didn't go quite as hard. Something with Sky Swamp I notice is they tend to start off a little bit on the softer side, and then when Novels comes in at the end usually and like does more of the screaming, more of the like the heavier drum and shit. Like I said, this is a broad spectrum. Metal is such a blanket term, you know. There are what so many different types of metal out there.
And I'm the best one.
Yes. Let's talk a little more about you know your shift to metal, because I know you know you were doing the underground rap thing in the beginning here. What made you want to shift more to the metal side of things?
So I will say I still will be rapping. It will be very minimal compared to what I just was. I actually started out doing metal originally, way before I started doing what you know as Goreleone. I was in a lot of metal bands, one being called End of Avalon. We got to tour the Southeast. It was pretty cool. Got to meet people along the way, get some really big shows, get to go on the stage and do vocals with the Browning and Chelsea Grin when I was younger. So that was really fucking dope to do. But yeah, man, I'm just wanting to go back to my roots. I feel like Goreleone needed a darker edge to him, you know what I mean? Rather than being what I was, as you've seen before. This is a whole new Goreleone. Like I said, there will be rap still. It just won't be as much anymore.
Right. That's kind of what I feel about like the Sky Swamp Psychotics and like the Five Finger Death Punch type stuff. I feel like it's a good mix because Stray is like, you know, the rapper and he does do like the rap side of things. And I feel like it might be hard to like meld that together as well. For some people as it is for others. And I will say, like, I saw we showed your video last week, which we're going to be seeing again later tonight, because after this live, we're going to be doing a whole live dedicated to reacting to the Ship of Fools submission videos. And that one is one of those videos. So we will be watching it again tonight at some point. But my point is, man, you did a great job with the screaming, with the, you know, you definitely tick the box for metal. I feel like it definitely suits you a little better than the hip hop side of things. Although I think you were all right with hip hop stuff too.
I just want to come back what I know best.
I think your
The
submission video isn't your metal song. I think it's your thong song one.
Yeah, which I'll still be performing some of my old songs. I think I might just keep 2, and the other ones will be up, but probably never perform live ever again. There will be new hip hop songs with no metal, but it will still have screaming. I was recently at Lunatics Fest in Winfield, Tennessee, where people got to not only hear Insanity for the first time live, they also got to hear the unreleased song, hip hop song that I have coming out called Hell Nah. So that's another one. Sorry, my fucking throat hurts. It's from all that.
All that
Yeah.
cock, I know.
no,
Bleezy
what?
Poe in the chat. What up, Bleezy? I did get to peep out your new album today. Fortunately, it doesn't tick the box for this show. It will be on next show for sure. Great job though. Y'all killed it. So you're on the Ship of Fools this year. How long have you known that you had that spot?
I've known since what is it, June? I've known since April.
Hell yeah. So a lot of the artists, being shown off today, a lot of them probably have known for quite a while. No metal. Yeah, I know you did one with Bloodlust, and I was like, oh, is this one gonna be metal? But yeah. Anyway, I get distracted easily. Do you have any big plans? You don't have to. I mean, you don't have to give away anything, but any plans whatsoever for the gathering stuff?
It's gonna be more metal, and let's say, like, I hope this proves that even though I am beyond thankful to be on this stage, I feel like next year they're gonna see this performance, and I think next year I'm gonna be on a bigger stage. That's all I'm gonna say. This Goreleone is not the Goreleone. Unless you were at that show in Tennessee, this is not the Goreleone that you know. It's fucking nuts. I put on a fucking great show, and I'm not usually an egotistical bastard, but I'm going to be one of those son of a bitches right now. I will make sure you leave there. If not, if you don't have fun, I'll kiss both your cheeks. The ones up top, ones below.
Oh shit, I'm gonna lie just so I can get that. But hell yeah, man. I'm excited to see you personally. Now I know you don't have a huge library. Are we gonna expect to see a lot of new tracks that we haven't heard before?
I don't think I'm going to release any more tracks until after the gathering, because I feel like if I release 2-3 new tracks at the gathering, it'll be more special because no one's going to know. Well, first of all, fucking no one knows me to begin with.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Well, let's just be real. So, but hopefully the people watching this check out my new song, Insanity, selfless promotion. I'm becoming the Gene Simmons of the Juggalo community now. I am going to sell you on my shit. Why? Because I'm a fucking asshole.
Now, we're going to go and play another song here quick. And then when we come back, I want to talk about the mask and everything to do with the mask. And I have a few more questions. Guys, if you have questions in the chat, don't hesitate. Throw them out there. We'll try to cover them. If I miss something, just post it again. I'm not perfect. As is, I didn't set up a next video. But kind of going into this idea of, I'm going to start off with the ones that I immediately thought of when it comes to the night. And I think one person in general, everybody thinks of when you say metal juggalo. Do you know who I'm talking about, Gore?
Metal juggalo. No. Me.
Lies.
What the fuck was that?
This is Kid Crusher.
Oh, shit.
With a song that I lost. With Fright Night. Let's check this shit out.
Thank you, folks.
hard. I'm a Polski speeding, I'll be laying on the floor. Fuck the world, I don't really wanna spin around with it. I'm a beast, be afraid of the black sheep. Living in the dark with the torment and drama. Grieving the drama, lost and forgotten with the dead. So again, I would never be another one of them. With my thoughts and my feelings, I was thinking fall again. I can't lie away in this empty space. So far away from you. I don't wanna dig up my body. Cage and in the dark nights, I don't wanna see nobody, they don't wanna see me too. So dark and damaged, I'm gonna bark, I'm savage, I fall apart, don't manage, I'm gonna shock and vanish and make a victim. Tie somebody up and make him listen. I'm not gonna work in this condition. Born with a defect, drama like a reject falling. I don't wanna hear my phone calling. I can't ride away in this empty space. So far away from you. I don't wanna dig up my body.
Fuck with that.
Yeah,
I
man,
like that.
Kid Crusher is pretty much the standard, I feel, with metal juggalo shit. And unfortunately, like we haven't been able to get him at the gathering because he's over in Australia and it's like travel's a little difficult. But I would love to see Kid Crusher get a stage at the gathering. Hell yeah. Psychotic says that breakdown is nasty.
I agree with you. I was like, oh shit, I see what you're doing there.
I do want to talk about the mask, but before we get into that, just one question I forgot to ask before we went into that. Now, do you plan in the future, because I know right now you're just kind of doing your music over beats. Do you plan on continuing to do it over beats, or are you looking to flesh out like a band and do the whole band thing?
No, what I'm gonna do is probably just do it over the track itself. For the simple fact, I don't want to have to rely on like 4 other dudes to make sure they're okay with doing shows and then learning materials and then recording it. And I'd just rather outsource and get exactly what I want, because every time you get a band, what I've realized is that people don't like the same shit as you. You may start that way, but shit starts drifting off. And I don't want no fucking issue. I don't want Goreleone to ever end. I just want this to progress to the best fucking thing I've ever done in my life. So that's why I'm trying to, do this. So, yeah, never be a band. Just me.
Let's shift.
Well, I do have somebody that does backup vocals with me.
Hell yeah.
But
let's shift gears a little bit. We got to talk about the mask. I know the evil clown is a symbol that we see a lot in our scene, but done very differently. And I feel like you hit the nail on the head here with your interpretation of it. What was the inspiration of the mask?
Well, Believe it or not, yes, of course I'm a juggalo. But my inspiration came more from Slipknot. I love Slipknot. I love the imagery. Granted, some of their songs are boo boo, but I really love the imagery and clown being. I outside of being juggalo since I was a little kid. I've always loved clown themes, evil clowns. I watched Killer Clowns when I was like literally a fucking baby, dude.
Hell yeah.
So I've always had a thing with clowns, and I've always wanted to do something with the clown imagery. Now I know people are like, man, it's done before, you look like another person, but that's all right. I mean, we're fucking clowns. You know what I mean?
Right.
So who's the original clown? We all copied off that motherfucker. So
I wish,
let's just do that.
like people wouldn't just bitch about it. Y'all just work together and had like a big ass clown collab. That would be dope. But yeah, there are, there are, like I said, a lot of clowns out there. There's a lot of masked artists in our scene in general. Do you feel like an extra level of intimidation with the mask? Like you have to bring it extra hard because you have a mask?
So here's the thing. Yeah. People, I'm not going to admit, you can out-rap me, but you can't out-growl the devil. I'm not your normal motherfucker. So yeah, I prove my shit on stage where I let my action speak for itself.
Hell yeah. I'm excited. I feel like a lot of people are going to see you for the first time here at the gathering, and they're going to be pleased. They're going to be, we're going to open that pit up. I'm not going to be in it, but we'll open it up. Flipsy said, you want to unalive me on stage.
I mean, that'd be good for imagery. I mean, if you're down, I mean, as long as you sign a waiver saying I'm like, you're responsible for me unaliving you, that's cool.
Hell yeah. But, you're not the only guest on tonight. I know you're going through this revolution with music, but this next homie that we're going to bring on also is going through changes, making changes to his set, his look, not his look, but his, I don't even know. Words. I got words. Anyway, the homie's been on a while back. Looking back, it's been a minute. Let's have him on. XO Reckless. Yo, what's good, my guy? Why do I have to be the big one? I don't want to be the big one.
What's good, y'all?
What up, my guy?
What's that?
I don't know. I haven't seen one.
We just kicking it here, talking about metal and how I don't know shit about it.
Nice, man. Fucking chilling. It's been a long ass few days.
Fuck yeah, man. So like I said, you're kind of taking, you're not going fully into metal. Oh, we lost him. I know he has internet issues sometimes. I will hold that thought. Gore.
What's up?
I don't have a question. Talk about something. This is the best interview show ever.
I'm going to interview you.
All right, go for it.
All right, so what scary movies you've been watching?
Hold that thought. I got to bring XO back.
Yeah, it's, like I said, there's just so many subgenres. Like,
yo, what up? Hell yeah.
Am I disappearing on you?
You dipped out for a minute. Be back. What was I asking? I don't even remember what I was asking. You're good, man. My brain is gone. You're making a change with your music since the last time I talked to you. You've been, making moves, doing different things. You want to explain a little bit about the direction you're moving?
Yeah, I mean, I'm working on this first album. It was going to be an EP, like I was going to do last time we talked, and just one thing after another. I didn't end up getting it done, and it kind of just evolved into an album. And I've kind of removed some tracks that were originally going to be on it and put some new ones on it. And I'm just about done with the pre-production writing and shit. So I'm going to get in the studio with it after next weekend. Yeah.
I know you're
pretty excited.
I know you.
There is going to be a lot of different influences on it, though. Tracks right screen and on the.
I know you've been popping up, you've been popping up at shows here lately, and I know you have a few to announce for the future here. Are you doing like these new songs you've been working on at the show, or are you kind of sticking to your old catalog?
I'm gonna do a couple of them actually. I'm gonna do the old ones at the end, like I usually do, and then I'm gonna do the first half of the set's going to be primarily newer stuff.
Hell yeah!
So yeah.
So, what is your opinion of some of the guests that were getting announced for the gathering, like Static X and?
I might have a horrible delay.
Oh, you good, man?
I know, like interesting. Like X did the whole Wayne Static thing with the fucking mask like of him on it. Like I looked at it and it's like that is fucking awesome. Like I didn't even care who it was behind the mask. Just the whole concept just is like okay. You know what I'm saying? Like some bands like they'll get a new singer and everyone's like, oh fuck that. Like the Misfits was a good example. Everyone, some people like the Michael Graves era, but like not many people are like, oh fuck yeah, bigger. You know what I mean? Like so, but with that, it's just it works. Same with Guar. Guar was able to switch singers after Dave Rocky died too.
Yeah, Guar was a hard one for me to like adjust to. Because I mean, how do you go from Odorundus to like anybody? But they figured it out, you know.
There was resistance there first because everyone's like, well, how the fuck do you even try to do that shit? And, you know what I'm saying? Like they're like, that's how I took it. People were like, okay, that's weird. Why would you place? Can we do that? And once I think they realized they could, and it worked, and it was all right.
I mean, it's nothing new. It's been around. Like even the rock scene's been like that. Like I'm a huge 80s rock fan. I'm a huge 90s rock fan. Like AC/DC is probably the earliest I can think of where you lose your main singer and you get a replacement.
Yeah, Brian Johnson worked, but it's only like I don't know. I'm a bigger fan of the Bon Scott era. I'm gonna be really honest. Second singer chances and shit like that. But like, I just like Bon Scott better. Brian Scott's more like, Brian. Who the fuck is his name? I'm sorry. The current singer is I'm mixing the name. I'm a little stoned. Sorry. You gotta, I don't know, like an 80s, 90s dad vibe, and it works for what they do. Like, but it's still rock and roll. You know what I mean? And then like Bon Scott was just more of a rebel. He got like more like a rock type spirit. You know what I mean? Like, so that's subjective though. I mean, like the fact that they were able to be as relevant as they were with it still speaks for their ability to make it work.
I know one that a lot of people have strong opinions about. Gore, I know you're going to have opinion on this one too. Was the whole Corey Taylor Slipknot thing. Like a lot of people hated Corey Taylor for some reason for leaving Slipknot.
Corey Taylor's always been in Slipknot.
Or not, what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of not System. No, not System. Who the fuck did Stone Sour?
Oh, Corey Taylor.
Know. I'm a Jeff, bro. I don't know metal shit or juggalo shit. I'm just here. I don't know why I run a music channel. Sebastian Bach. There we go.
Skid Row.
I love Skid Row. I absolutely love Skid Row.
Lizzie Hale's singing for Skid Row now. I want to see that, dude.
Yeah, I see that. I was so fucking for that.
He was a young boy, bro.
I want to see. You got to see some couple fights with Chester Bennington. Like that would have been fucking cool too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move you. That's not a good angle.
Like I would love to hear Lizzie Hale.
Yeah, that would have been fucking dope.
Do some like old fucking Skid Row songs. 18 in Life with Lizzie Hale would be insane.
Youth Gone Wild. That'd be cool with Lizzie Hale. I think.
Yeah, Youth Gone Wild. Absolutely. Fuck.
Dude,
let's get a little back on track here.
Yeah.
Metal. Tonight we're talking about metal and juggalo music, and underground music in general, and the combination of the two. Either one of you guys, do you have any good examples of people you've seen the scene that take elements of metal, they do it so well, and combine it with the music they're doing?
Me, I do it great.
The first one I noticed it was like the or you can let
I missed it. What did you say?
but Stan, if you wanted to go first, I wasn't trying to like
I think you're on a delay, maybe a little bit.
a good example. Then I'm just gonna throw it out there since I already got one on the top of my head. The first one I noticed was Doc Gruesome. How he mixed that whole fucking like black metal styling writing and just makes it a really gory fucking presentation. I think it's fucking dope as fuck, dude. That's the one good example as far as the imagery goes. Absolutely.
Yeah, and he definitely leans a little more towards the underground side of things and the metal side, but he has a great way of like combining those heavier, those heavier notes, the bigger drum and shit. I think another one who's actually going to be our next song tonight is Fams. Fams does metal well. Stand here. Shit. Sorry, my shit's lagging now too. Here we go. So next song I have tonight is Fams and the Hooligans. The song is called, it's a little bit older. This one's about 4 years old. It's called How You Doing? And shout out to Fams. He's going to be our guest next week on the Barrel House.
She been dead, her she get good head. Demons surrounding my conscience, ain't nobody can stop this. Mental state is a monster, hard cold getting frosted. Give me the room, make everyone in that bitch feel like a goon. Bob in their head, throwing 2-6, a riot pursues. Breaking your mind and at the same time, cracking these chains. Fuck what you thought, let it all go, don't be a slut. Hey, how you doing? Show me a break or rolling. Got a plan, broing. A show it. Give me your neck to grasp up. Words to provoke the masses. Ain't nobody to surpass us. Hella later for the average. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Give me your neck to grasp up. Words to provoke the masses. Ain't nobody to surpass us. Hella later for the average.
Courtesy, all of me to leave your heart still beating. Look at me, you filthy sheep, fear in your eyes while bleeding. Beast of flesh, I can't resist my need to hear you pleading. For your life on this night, I fear you meet your ending. All I see is black and green, your face fills me with envy. Now your mind is space and time can't stop this crime of passion. Such a senior pretty thing, I'll strip your wings of feathers. Keep you safe here with me, can't fly in stormy weather.
Hey, how you doing? Show me a break or rolling. Got a plan, broing. A show it. Give me your neck to grasp up. Words to provoke the masses. Ain't nobody to surpass us. Hella later for the average. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Give me your neck to grasp up. Words to provoke the masses. Ain't nobody to surpass us. Hella later for the average.
Hell yeah. TJ Florida says Full Metal Juggalo. Man, I love Fams. I know they tore the house down, I heard, at Camp Zool. Camp Zool looks so fresh this year. I am bummed out. I didn't get a chance to go. Did you guys get a chance to go to Camp Zool, or have you gone to any festivals this year?
Just Lunatics Fest and the Gathering this year for me.
Oh shit.
done anything yet this year except for one show. Kind of having a slow year. Kind of had to take a step and aside and kind of get some other shit handled. So I've been kind of. I haven't really gone to any festivals this year. I'm looking forward to it actually coming up next weekend.
I know you got one, a big
I haven't
one.
been yet, so this year. So.
Which I mean, if we want to talk about it, let's talk about it.
I just got added to it. Trapped in
Trapped in the Hills, man.
Yeah, that's fucking that line is insane.
It looks fresh as fuck. It was announced out of nowhere. I feel like it was announced out of nowhere, and it's such a dope lineup. It's a little blurry on here. Michigan Misfits, HB Grizz. I mean, there's a fucking whole Sun, Hooligans, Famous Fun Time Guys, all the names that you expect to see at festival names.
So that's like, I don't know. I'm stoked. I'm really stoked.
Oh yeah, man! And you said
that's gonna be fucking cool. I'm really looking forward to it.
You just got added to the bill. I know you moved up to the West Virginia area, and you've been trying to book shows. I know me and you have been talking about that. Trying to get you out there on some shows. I want to get you in Pennsylvania, man.
For real, that'd be cool. Yeah, I haven't been there since last year, like early last year. So that'd be way fucking cool. But yeah, I'm actually I'm living in Portsmouth right now. It's like the Portsmouth-Norfolk border. But there's this club in Chesapeake that's letting me and the Rocast do a show on August 22nd. We're still putting the details together. It's gonna be fucking dope though. And fucking I'm playing there with Scaro actually on the 7th. This month, so that's gonna be cool. I'm also doing the 4th of July with him in Middle of Town, Ohio. That's gonna be fucking rad too.
I know, man. I gave him shit too because he sent me the flyers for his tour. I'm like, everywhere but Pennsylvania. I'm like, my guy, I gotta talk to some of the fucking people that know how to run shit around here, and we gotta get some more shows going.
I'll come by, Bartle. I'll come give you a hug.
That's cool. I was like, I didn't really city.
I feel like in this area, we get a lot of like artists that have like that heavier sound too. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows like Nate. Well, not everybody knows. I play a lot of like Nate Money and Bloodlust on here, but they actually have a metal group called Cryptid as well. And that's the segue I'm going to use to go into this next song, which is Cryptid. It's called Hellraiser. So let's check this shit out.
Take us to the pole and back again.
That was Cryptid with Hellraiser. Hell yeah. So XO. I don't know what to call you. I'll call you XO. Now I know you're kind of shifting. You're not necessarily doing all metal stuff. I know you have a very big, punk influence in your music as well. Who are some of the people that influence your music?
Yeah. I don't really know directly. As far as like stuff I listening to, I like a lot of, as far as punk goes, I like a lot of like the 90s Southern California, not 90s, I'm sorry, 80s, like early 80s Southern California sound. And I like a lot of the heavier like DC sound stuff. Like, I don't really know if it influences, like, if a part works and it feels good, if it needs to go heavy or something, I just kind of go with it. And I guess that's just what I kind of pull from, I guess, subconsciously. But I wouldn't say anything's directly influencing. Like, I don't like listen to something like, oh, I'm gonna write a song that sounds like that, or you know what I mean? Like, it just, I guess it's just kind of what I pull from the verses instilled, I guess. Does that make sense?
I know me and you have talked, and it's like it's hard to put your music in a box, because you like to do a bunch of different things. And I know like a lot of artists, they don't like their music being compared to other
primarily
artists,
Uh-huh.
How would you best describe what you're working on? Like how?
Primarily hip hop. It's overall well-rounded representation of what I want to do. So some songs do have more metal and punk influence, but it's primarily hip hop based. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, so I go with darker, more wicked sounding beats, or like, you know what I'm saying? And darker, more emotion sounding beats, and just I write about just whatever, just kind of that, beat take me thought wise, and what I pull from is just what feels right at the time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really have a set structure on how I do things. I think I kind of digress on the point, but yeah, I couldn't pinpoint direct influences to say like early stuff I started listening to punk wise would be like Black Flag, that would be a good representation of early Southern California punk. But yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to pinpoint. I don't know what to say in this question. Questions like that.
Right. So, I mean, that kind of lends to my next question, which is for both of you guys. Where do you draw inspiration for like topics, even just like soundscapes? Like, where do you draw information when you're approaching music?
Movies.
Hell yeah. What kind of movies? Horror movies?
Children movies.
I can't wait for that Land Before Time track to drop.
Bro, they see him about to build a remake. It's gonna blow your fucking mind.
I will say there is one thing I do love in the metal genre of music, and that is metal covers of songs that should never be covered as a metal song. That I remember my homie from back in the day, man, he did a metal version of It's Raining Men that absolutely fucking killed.
Where is it? Now I'm upset that you're not showing me.
This is a homie I knew from high school, man. So I could probably never find that if I wanted to.
Unacceptable.
But you know, tonight I do have a couple covers as well, because you know me, if you know me, you know I love covers of music. And like I said, metal covers are the best because sometimes they have no, sometimes they sound great because they belong in the metal field. And other times it's like, oh, I never thought that song as a metal song. And I'm gonna play one of them because I gotta rock a piss, and it's the best time to play a song. So this is
Fuck yeah.
the homie Nihilistic rather. He's gonna get mad at me for saying his name wrong. With a metal cover he just dropped for his birthday yesterday, or the other day, called "Tainted Love." So here comes the metal version of "Tainted Love."
Okay.
I can promise y'all ain't ready for this. Sometimes I feel I've got to run away, I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the one I've been alive. We share seems to go nowhere, and I'm lost. My life from my distance, I can't sleep at night. I'm sorry to you. Now I love you. Listen to love you've given. Give me what I want to give you. Take my attention, let's not let it Voice in the wrong with the wandering off in those. My mind with the skulls and coffins. An issue I find I counter often. Doomed to exist with the creeps and goblins. So much to my excitement and pure delight. We're in a girl with a love with a talk and frightening. Only to find her wolves inside. It'll grow with a light and a flash of lightning. Bam, flash with the fuck was that? White out and her eyes went black and she looks the same. But the way that she acted and the vibes that she had disappeared in ash. Maybe what's worse, like you don't even know me. Where you gotta go now? Leave me give up alone. Leave when all of a sudden everything's undone. And you see no one, won't even talk to your home. And they sort of back down, but this is a glass house. And one more below cost all in the crash. Not like the past in the past. Now we won't be the past. I'm on the road that doesn't lead us over. So that kind baby got an urge to and I never desert you. I need you for dessert and I miss when you flirt too. But it ain't just love, it ain't caught up in it too. All the things I hate more, all the things that I do. I say too much, get it all up in a flux. Gotta figure out another what falls in the dust. Lips and shit, but I can't shut up and I'm a sailor. So shit, the situation is fucked. I'm the mirror of you, everything you enjoy, your reflection, baby. Think you see my point? I'm so used to antagonist ploys. I'm beacon of everything that we fought to destroy. Now I know I've got to run away, I've got to get away. You don't really want anyone from me to make things right. You need someone to hold you tight when you think love is to break. Well, I'm sorry, I'm down for the way. Now I know I've got to run away, I've got to get away. You don't really want anyone from me. Tainted love, tainted love, tainted love, tainted love. What's that to me, baby? Tainted love. What's that to me, baby? Tainted love. Tainted love. What's tainted love? What's that to me, baby? Tainted love. What's that to me, baby? Tainted love. Tainted love.
Jason Love.
I mean, that Jason Love, that's hilarious. Look,
That was creative. That was really creative how they did that. I like that. That was cool. It was really
Nihilistic, I swear. I mean, he doesn't sound like anybody else in the scene. Like, that's how like all his music is. It's very like, I don't even know how to explain it. He's an enigma, and I love him. He's a dope dude. But yeah, Jason Love. I mean, Tainted Love.
Jason.
I'm never gonna hear that song now and not think of Jason Love. You know. Oh no, XO left us again.
He didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Why you don't like it? No, anyway. You know, the show is not all about music, even though it is. It's not. We do the music shit up front, and then we talk about bullshit here at the end. So, I got lots of music yet, but Isolated Being, Ship of Fools, hell yeah. You know, we're yeah. Why is my brain turned off? Anyway, Gore, is there anything else you want to talk about in regards to your music or anything before we move on to just bullshit?
Well, I see the metal that I'm going to be doing is definitely going to be breakdown-esque. Now,
heavier for sure.
Way heavier. It's I'm having a track done right now. Plan on hearing it at the gathering.
Hell yeah.
Just
I hope I hear it before the gathering. Because we hope.
Oh, you will. 5,000.
Yo, what up, Flea? What's good, my guy?
Isolated. I'm on the ship as well. We need to link up and talk, man.
Hell yeah, man. Isolated Beings and Ruthless Rob's getting his own set at the gathering. Again, stay tuned after this episode. We're immediately going live. Well, it might take 5 minutes, but then we're gonna go live and we're gonna peep out all the submission videos for the Ship of Fools tonight. So if you guys are with me this night, fucking strap in. There's a lot to do yet. But you kind of started asking me something before XO came in, and which is something I actually did want to talk about because I know you're an avid movie fan. You know, you love movies as much as I do, and I love watching like old school movies, especially double feature. Hell yeah. So recently, I forget what I was talking about. Recently, I've been rewatching through all of the Batman movies. And I'm sure you have opinions here. But I just got through Batman, The Dark Knight, and I'm about to do Dark Knight Returns. Your feelings on Batman?
See, I thought the Heath Ledger Joker was cool, but it wasn't like the Joker. Sorry, shoot me. That's not the Joker. It's a cool character. Don't get me wrong, but that's no Joker to me. But at the same time, I talk shit in my favorite Batman movie, Batman fucking Forever, because did your song have Kiss from a Rose in it? No, the fuck it didn't. So.
Which one's Batman? I always mix up the Burton ones. Which was Bat Forever? Is that the bad one? Is that the really bad one?
The one with Jim Carrey? No, the one that's real bad is the one with Schwarzenegger.
No, I can't. Val Kilmer ruins that movie for me. The Jim Carrey one. I can't with the dialogue. Val Kilmer and the girl. Jim Carrey did fantastic. Outside, if they had a different Batman altogether, that movie would be fire. Because Jim Carrey did great. Tommy Lee Jones is the best Two-Face.
That's the only Two-Face, not that fucking thank you for smoking, dude.
Yeah, no. Tommy Lee Jones nailed Two-Face.
Isolated. To answer your question, I will be performing August 15th, the second day, I believe, at 4:40 p.m.
But also, I can't stand the guy that plays Robin. I don't know. The guy who plays Robin in those movies drives me absolutely fucking nuts. So, XO, we moved on really quick. Now we're talking about Batman. We're talking about Batman.
Last years it just made no fucking sense. It just was like had every star that was big. They had Arnold as Mr. Freeze and Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. And
listen, I love that one.
The last one of that series after the Tommy Lee Jones one.
I love that one just because I'm a huge Bane fan, and they did Bane in a way that I enjoy. Like they did the Lucha Bane. They didn't do like I'm an old man. weird fucking. Like I'm about to start Batman, The Dark Knight Returns, and I can't. I hate how they did Bane in that movie.
And Bane, yeah, fucking. Fuck that movie.
I haven't seen the new ones. I heard that the Batman was really good. But I'm also a huge Riddler fan, so I'm like going into that one a little nervous.
Yeah, back to that one you're talking about. Jim Carrey actually did a really good Riddler.
Yeah, Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey's rendition of the Riddler, that was pretty good.
I did like Jim Carrey's Riddler, although like I feel like he overacted a little more than usual. But it's so hard to tell because I feel like everybody overacted in that movie a little bit. I don't like how like the end of that movie either. I feel like it ends so like anticlimactic. But the Danny DeVito one.
Well, it got weird because that was Batman. That one,
Gore, settle down.
Yeah.
I feel like the Danny DeVito one is
the first two. Right. For real, like those first two Tim Burton ones were like they had their own vibe to them compared to the third one and the fourth one.
I feel like the third one was.
Like you could tell Tim Burton did them, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I blame the third one for the fourth one being so bad, just because the third one was so bad in my opinion that the fourth one was doomed to fail. But let me ask you this:
the fourth one's where they put nipples on all the bat suits.
Believe it or not, there are bat nipples in the third movie too. They're just more subtle and you don't notice them. But there is a scene where he hands over the bat suit, and there are bat nipples in the third movie as well. Something I didn't notice and I appreciate is
what?
I didn't realize that Paul Rubens played the Penguin's father in both the movie and in Gotham. I thought that was cool. I never put two and two together.
Ready for me to fuck you up?
Yeah, do it.
So, in that Batman movie, Batman Forever, I was actually the stunt double for Jim Carrey.
Lies.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I was a fucking kid.
I was the stunt double in Indiana Jones. It's that big ball.
Indiana Jones blows.
Isolated says, I'm going to look up Gore. I'll be back. Duty calls. Hell yeah, bro. Let's
check out Insanity.
That's
the new shit.
Yeah. We played it last week for y'all. Let's see. Let's throw on some music.
There's something good on that we can fucking back to.
Anyway, before we end this Batman conversation, we go to a song and then talk about something new. Who in your opinion is the best Joker? Because I know it's highly debated.
Nicholson, hands down. Every other answer is wrong.
Even the animated one?
Jack Nicholson is good, yeah.
I know a lot of people like the Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill is a good Joker. Right?
He's a good cartoon Joker. Put the makeup on.
The Mark Hamill Joker.
Mm-hmm. If anybody says fucking Jared Leto, you can see your way off a fucking cliff.
Bro, I'm gonna get a damage tattooed on my head. Not this one, man.
Man, he made that Suicide Squad movie just 10 times worse. But fuck,
These
I was doing.
Are usually bad in general. Let's just be on the real side of that.
I broke my shit right now. Okay. Fuck. All right. So next up we have a song. This is a group that not a lot of people know about, or at least I haven't seen a lot of people talking about them, but they do like crazy shit with people all the time, and that's House of Id. And this song is featuring Spec One, Doc Gruesome, Jonathan Hellhouse, and it was produced by Stir Crazy. So big lineup for this
Nice.
one. It's called Behind.
I like it from behind.
Crazy.
Behind this mask, it's like a heart attack. 3113 and Mikey never coming back. I tried so hard, but my heart's turned black. No turning back, no turning away. Day after day, too damn tired to pray. And so fucking tired of what the mirror's gotta say. Faces of the faceless, wasted spaces, keep it pacing. I can keep my mind from racing, so I just let go. Wiki walking, ticking, talking, turn around, you see me stalking. Monster that I wear, the monster that you see. Worse than that there, the monster that is me. I'll take a razor to your face, name the time, name the place. I'll be there if anywhere. While I'm scared, if I don't dare. Bloody heels, I don't care, nobody feels this, I swear. Nobody feels. Nobody feels. Nobody feels this, I swear.
Every day overcast, try to forget the past. Yes, time moves fast, don't understand a thing. Walking on broken glass, it's over just like that.
This was Evil Mike. Rest in power, homie. Standing on the ledge, yo, I'm never coming back. I was always kinda crazy, but this time I really snapped. Trapped inside the wrath of deadly depression. The question was a why, but when I put an end to the sentence, no longer in the presence of a true motherfucker. Got no time for the fake, so I'm screaming out, fuck ya. Put you in a dumpster with the rest of the trash. Never really gave a fuck about the times that we had. The knife is what you grabbed, my back is what you stabbed, and put me in the ground at the side of broken glass. If I could bring it back, I wouldn't even try, cause everything you said to me was nothing but a lie. It's time for me to die. I'm standing at the top, looking down at a 2,000-foot drop. You never really know the things that could be said. Fuck it, man, I'm stepping off of the ledge.
Every day overcast, try to forget the past. Yes, time moves fast, don't understand a thing. Walking on broken glass, it's over just like that. Never see behind the mask.
Paint on my face, bleed through, so I wear a mask. Paint on my head every day, feel like overcast. Fucked up past, put one to my head and blast. People see the smile, but they overlook the sad. And it's too real, only hit the bottle if it's new seal. People too shady, never trust a blue pill for a blue face. I see you dead with a blue face. No case every day with no new space. No hate for the one with the crew bankroll. My people dying, they be living two-faced. Till the bullet in his head, get that bitch a new face. Face on your head, pussy, we might call you blue face, bitch. I'm a motherfucker sparking plus up in the session with a mask on my face just to hide my depression. Put the blunt up if you feeling the regression, cause we all wear a mask just to hide from attention.
Every day overcast, try to forget the past. Yes, time moves fast, don't understand a thing. Walking on broken glass, it's over just like that. Never see behind the mask. You never see the real me, just what I portray. I know it's not your fault and it's okay. Maybe one day I'll be dancing in the sun rays instead of this dark days. But right now, I just don't have the right headspace. Trapped up in this rat race, feeling like a disgrace. But that's nothing new, and I understand it's something that we all go through. I don't know, need to figure it out. Biting my tongue until my blood spills in my mouth. Wishing I would ask for help, but being going without. While on the inside, all I do is scream and I shout. All through the walls of my mind, staring into the dark until I go blind. All alone, just me, myself and I don't mind, it's just fine where I'm confined. Ay, ay. Every day overcast, try to forget the past. Yes, time moves fast, don't understand a thing. Walking on broken glass, it's over just like that. Never see behind the mask.
Well, whoopity whoop.
You know, in hindsight, I think I downloaded the wrong one. Because that was not really metal at all.
I actually like that.
I mean, it was fresh. They did a great job.
I actually like that a lot.
Didn't really check the metal box, though, for me.
That fucking cover art.
Yeah, man.
Like, no, it's more like, you know, but I was like, fucking, I like the cover art, like that I like it. I fuck with it.
Yeah, man, House of Id does some crazy stuff, and I feel like they don't get enough shine. Which I mean, I guess is the point of the show. Check out House of Id, guys, if you haven't. Really fucking fresh. And of course, Doc Russo, Jonathan Hellhouse, Spec One, all established artists doing great things in the scene.
Yeah, fuck Sleep Token.
Where'd that Oh, I didn't see it. All right, cool. Yo, Mid-South Monster in the house as well. My brother Mid-South. Shit, man.
Hey, I know that guy. Last time he seen me, though, I didn't look like this. It was on that channel.
On that
but
channel?
Now I'm the best.
Yeah, Gore officially is now just a Fortnite streamer. He just plays Fortnite all day.
Oh, I am. I'm just
like a little, like a sweaty sweat, like the sweaty he is.
Hey,
Rob running the isolated beings fucking.
What was that?
The comments right now. I'm like, oh. I just started paying attention to the comments right now. I was like, oh, is that Rob running the isolated beings one?
Hell yeah, man.
I was like looking back at him.
Man, I love Rob. I was just telling Gore the story before we went live. When I went to see, I forget what show it was. Shaggy. I think it was Shaggy's show. Shaggy solo tour. Rob's standing next to me, and I'm just like watching the show, and all of a sudden I feel teeth on my fucking shoulder blade. And I look over, and Rob's like biting me. I'm like, Rob, what are you doing? He's like, I love you, bro. I fucking anytime I get to see those guys or Nate Money or Bloodlust or any of the guys around here, like I feel like the Pennsylvania, I'm gonna brag right now, the Pennsylvania scene, the Baltimore scene, so much more fresh than the Midwest because nobody ain't fighting with each other. It's it like we still got the family feel around here, which I miss sometimes. So we the shit is my point. Mid-South says, shout out Ritz Rob, T-Face. Check out the new track with Coops, the Lord Infamous. Hell yeah. Fresh as fuck, man.
Yeah, like, right? That sounds dope as fuck.
But so you dipped out. We lost you for a minute here when we were talking. Before we got into the Batman conversation, I was asking Gore, and now I'm gonna ask you, do you have anything else related to your music you want to talk about? Like any tour dates, anything you got going before we just bullshit about nothing, which is most of the show.
Yeah. Pretty fun. I mentioned the dates I have before, like on the 4th I'm doing a show with Scaro in Middletown, Ohio, and then I'm going to the festival the next day. I'm fucking stoked. Trap in the Woods, like, dude, that's fucking in Albany, Ohio. Like, if those of y'all don't know, dude, look at that lineup, it's fucking sick. I guess like I'm excited as fuck.
Yeah, man, it's been dope. Like all the
and then I'm doing Chesapeake on the 7th with Scaro as well.
Hell yeah. All the pop-up festivals this year and last year. Like, I like to see that. I like to see that we're not just doing like offshoot shows anymore. Like, we're getting spots. We're doing festivals. I know Dope Sick is a big one. Shout out to the guys over at Undergroundaholics and shit for, putting on Dope Sick picnic.
Yeah, I want to go check that shit out this year, actually. I'm making plans to do so.
Hell yeah. Now, this question's for both of you guys.
So, yeah.
Is there any festivals
cool.
you have your eyes on for next year? Like anything you are trying to get on?
Camp Zool.
Yeah. A couple of
Fuck yeah, man. I do want to.
I want to jinx it. So I'm going to keep it.
I definitely want to try to get to Camp Zool one of these
No,
years.
I'm not superstitious, but yeah.
How about, like the float? The float seems to be blowing up every year. This year it seems to have a little bit less hype, though, for some reason.
All right. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second.
Are you good?
Yeah, I think I saw one thing. I think it might be like, I don't know. But yeah,
Anyway.
fucking, it could be the pop-up. You know what I mean? There's more, the attention is getting spread out more, like with the pop-up festivals. So, because I only seen like one or two things about the float this year.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is the
But
float?
I mean,
Jay's
busy
gonna
and shit.
be.
I got a weird job now.
Jay's gonna be at the float this year. You think like they would be pushing it more and shit, you know?
Float, I wish I could play that, but I think Camp Zool is a better place.
Zool definitely does seem to fit your aesthetic more. I was watching like videos from Zool this year, and man, do I want to go to Zool. But
yeah. Likewise.
But I got the Gathering. That's my dream. My whole fucking dream of my life. Like I said, it may not be the best stage, but I'm on the fucking Gathering.
Hey,
I'm on the Gathering of the Juggalos website. So
you can say shit that a lot of people can't. You know. Let's see what we got. What do we got on our list here? Hopefully, this next one's a little more metal. Trying to pick a good one. Don't mind me. I'm just you know what? They're in the chat. I gotta play this. We alluded earlier to like covers to songs. And this one might not be the metaliest metal song, but it's Isolated Beings. They come hard with the beats. And this cover is off of the Ledford tapes, which they dropped, this year. Absolutely killed it. It's one of my favorite songs already, which is Zombie. This is the Isolated Beings and Dizzy Dahmer cover of Zombie. Well, not full cover. I guess it's more like a sample, but anyway, this is Zombie.
Like the Cranberries dope.
Suicide is on your mind, your brain dead, completely empty on the inside, asking God why, but no one answers or replies. Another day your mother cries, cause the son never said goodbye. You can hear a melody, a soft and spoken lullaby. A father sheds a tear as he shouts up at the sky with the pain in his eyes. Another casket occupied, another angel spreads his wings, soaring like a butterfly. Let me testify, Lord, if we only knew, if we only had a clue of what he was going through. Family at the funeral when your homies all there too, smoking with the crew. And this last shot I pour for you. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie.
Intoxicated, be my only hobby. Daydreaming of my body at the funeral home lobby. Probably die before I grow old. This world is so cold. The Grim Reaper got my ass in a chokehold. The story unfolds, it ain't no happy ending. I'm out of control, been that way since the beginning. It ain't no point in trying when I'm never used to winning. Every time I close my eyes, I see another devil grinning. Stuck in my own prison, I wanna numb it all. With painkillers, dirty women, lots of alcohol. I'm bouncing off the walls, ain't nobody trying to help. I'll end it all when I kill you all and then myself.
What's in your head?
That was Zombie.
Syndicate.
Man, that Wicked Syndicate gets me every single time because I forget it's there. Every fucking time, I swear. Miss Al says, "Who's singing on that one?" I believe Dizzy Dahmer was the one who sang on that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rob and Two Face. Man, I love the Cranberries version.
The suggestion for a track too.
What was that?
Mid-South had a good suggestion for a track in the comment sections too. Next,
Mid-South did. Yeah, I know he did one with Doc Russum. Is it?
Yeah.
Zetro. Unfortunately, I didn't have that one fucking loaded up tonight, or I totally would have. I totally forgot about that song when I was putting together tonight. I have more tracks tonight that I'm gonna get a chance to play, which is great though, because in the future we're gonna be doing something called Bartle Boss, the Bartle House Leftovers, which is gonna be like a show where we play the songs I don't get a chance to play on the regular show. Having said that, we got about 10 more minutes, so we're probably gonna only play one more tonight. But is there anything else you guys want to talk about? I know I had a question for y'all, which is like, what's your fate? Like, tell me about like concerts. Have you gone to any like big name metal concerts or rock concerts? What's your favorite experience of going to concerts?
Well, a couple of years back.
I used to go to Ozfest when I was.
You said Ozfest? Hell yeah.
I used to go shit every year, and I was out in the desert in Southern California. It was nuts, man. Like the side stage was like where it was at. It was like throw down a tree, fucking bleeding through, fucking Rob Zombie headlining, and I think Slipknot even did the side stage one year. And the main stage was like Judas Priest, fucking Slayer. You know what I mean? It was fucking, and then in by Black Sabbath. It was fucking like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Oh god, it was amazing. We'd camp out the night before and shit, and just get all, dude. And people would throw like parking lot shows and shit. It'd be cool.
Hell yeah, man. I know there was a lot of people that used to play Ozfest, and I would always be like, half the people there I want to see, the other half I don't even know who the fuck they are. Which I mean, I guess is festivals, right? How about you, Gore? Any
Dude, I can't even begin to lie to you. I'm not just saying it. I've literally been to, if not hundreds, thousands of metal shows. Like I said, I was a touring artist at the time too. But I have to say, Warped Tour was fucking great back in the day. And I also I went to go see Korn a couple years back. I paid $80 a ticket, dude. Like as soon as COVID ended, and they got the tour again, I got to go see them for $80, bro. But get this, they sold out quickly on this because they were ground seats, like at a fucking big ass amphitheater. So I was like legitimately in front of my favorite member of Korn, which is Head. And he threw me a fucking guitar pick like this big. He signed it and just tossed it to me, dude.
Oh, shit. Man, I gotta say, I have never been to like a big name artist that I wanted to go see. I've only ever gone to I've gone to ICP. It's always been Juggalo shows. I've always been ICP, shit like that. The only time I ever went to like a named artist, it was for my girl, and it was Evanescence. And like Evanescence is cool, but like it's Evanescence, so like it was cool for me. But yeah, I would much rather would have seen. It was an experience, at least.
Wake me up inside.
I thought you saw him at work.
But yeah, my music taste is far different than metal. Like and like Pop Evil and shit, and that's like I would love to see those bands perform, or like Alice Cooper. I'm a big 80s fan, so Alice Cooper.
How about this one, dude? I went to a horror convention a couple months back, maybe like a month ago, dude. Right? And fucking Alice Cooper was this far away from me when I was meeting someone else, dude.
Oh man, so when I went to my first horror con, I literally am in the elevator with Joe Bob Briggs and Darcy. Did not know Joe Bob that well back then. He gets off the elevator, and I'm like, that was fucking Joe Bob standing next to. Like, it didn't dawn on me till after he got off the fucking elevator. And then not an hour later, I'm going in the bathroom, and I hear a voice behind me, and it's fucking the fucking Lost Boy. I can't. Why am I spacing on his name? Corey Feldman. No, the other one. Corey Feldman. It's Corey Feldman and his security guard. And he's taking a shit while a security guard's standing outside of his door, and they're having a conversation. I'm just there rocking a piss, trying not to be nosy. It was the wildest fucking horror con.
That's fucking.
Fuck Corey Feldman and his shitty ass music.
But I got to meet one of my heroes, one of my favorite. It was Chuck Child's Play. I got to meet Alex Vincent, which was so cool.
He goes to his convention I always go to, right? And it's funny you said that because my girl could be proof, bro. So the guy, he plays fucking Andy Barkley, right?
Yep.
Dog. I walked up on him smoking one, right, bro? I was like, hey, you gonna let me hit that? Motherfucker turned around and said, here you go.
Yeah, he's so cool, man. I marked out really hard in front of him though, and I feel like such a fucking bitch for it. I'm like, I you know how they tell stories of meeting those fans that like say weird shit to them. I'm probably one of his stories because I'm like, bro, and all the people here, you're the only person I wanted to actually see. And he's like, oh, thanks. Like really awkward. And then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.
See, dude, I've been to so many art cons, right, dude? When I send you these pictures and autographs, you're gonna shit yourself, dude. All the people I've met.
Yeah, I have a few. I have PJ Souls and Tom Savini, and I have a signed copy of Sorority Babes at the Slime Ball Bolorama. The one guy signed it. I don't know. I have a handful. I like going to the horror cons.
Like I got to meet like fucking Christopher Lloyd, basically the whole cast of the Addams Family. Dude, take pictures with them and shit.
I mean, Brad Dourif is the one I need yet. Like, I need a Brad Dourif.
I have not been able to meet him, dude, and it sucks because every time I go to a convention, it's always the one who's not. But when he's there, I can't make it that year.
It's him, and it's who the fuck's the other guy that he was in he's Harv in fucking Home Alone, but he's in is he the one in Chud? He's either in Chud or he's in Q the Winged Serpent, which are two of my favorite like horror movies. And man, I would love to have his signature. But we're gonna play our last song and head on out here because I do have a second live tonight. So is there anything else you guys want to leave the people with before we head off into the
I do want to say I won't be able to make the second one, Bartle. For some reason my phone is charging, but it's dying at the same time.
Yeah, you're good. But anything else you want to say to the people watching?
Yeah, I am looking. If you are in the southeast region, I am looking for metal bands to play a festival in September. So I'm already booked up on hip hop. So if you have hip hop, sorry, no more. Got way too many. So now we're wanting the rest of us to be metal bands. So if you're a metal band and you want to get paid for a show, it's not a guarantee how much you're fucking getting though, dickhead.
Nice.
It's how much we're gonna make at the door. So the promotion also depends on you because fucking look at this face. You think Drake's fucking listening to me? No. So I don't have a following like that. Fuck you. But I am looking for metal bands.
Oh yeah. How about you, XO?
Actually, I'll bring up next time I talk. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone in Ohio, and Chesapeake's gonna be fucking dope. And yeah, any Virginia artists, myself and the Real Chaos are throwing a show August 22nd in Chesapeake. So reach out to us if you're interested. We haven't really booked it up yet. We're still talking about it, mulling it over and shit. So yeah, and that's going to be at the Riff House Pub in Chesapeake, Virginia. So yeah, reach out if you're trying to play it.
Fuck yeah. Hey, I appreciate both of you guys coming on. I know tonight's a little bit of a shorter episode. It's just because, you know, they dropped the ship of full stuff, and I really have been planning to do that video. So, unfortunately, this one's going to be a little shorter. But I do appreciate you guys coming on. Hit me up again if you want to come back at some point.
Oh, yeah.
And thank everybody for watching. Guys, don't go anywhere. I mean, we're about to hit that live button again. We're going to be checking out all the submissions for the Ship of Fools. We're going to kick you out tonight with a song that's been recommended in the chat several times. Madness Infused Chaos. They're over at Greytown Records. They have their own brand of metal here, and we're going to check that shit out.
Yeah.
Later, everybody. I'm out.
Oh yeah. Sorry, bear with me, guys. My computer's having a fucking meltdown for some reason.
Worked as well as it has. I feel that.
Technology, man. It never works the way you want it to.
I know.
Right.
I feel bad because I have to learn the whole thing. Church.
Oh, you good, man? But yeah, this is Madness Infused Chaos. Hell yeah. That was Hatchet. Sorry, Hatchet Love is his other name. That was God, why am I spacing on his name now? I just played the shit. Guys, do bear with me. We got a long night. We still got a whole bunch to go. We're about to go live, looking at the submissions for Ship of Fools. So head on over to the YouTube channel, click on the other link. I'm going to be posting it up on the socials. But thank everybody for coming in for the metal night. I know not all of it was metal, but a lot of it, was adjacent to metal. Keep an eye out on the channel. If you like the channel, make sure you share, subscribe, like, do any of that stuff. It really does help me out as well as, gets these videos happening more often. We are looking at a co-host here shortly. I don't want to spoil it. I know I'm in talks with somebody that y'all might have seen a handful of fucking times. If not, I'm going to be putting a post out looking for some people who want to help out with the channel. We got new videos coming out soon, as well as, if you didn't see, I got announced for the podcast event at the Gathering. So I will also be at the Gathering doing the podcast event. But I hope everybody has a great night. Who doesn't, click on the other video. If not, about 5-10 minutes, it's going to go live. And we're going to take a look at all them Ship of Fools artists and the videos they submitted. So I hope everybody had a great time. This has been your Beef Tiger, your friendly neighborhood Beef Tiger, saying thank you for watching. Whoop, whoop.